Hi guys, this is Aaron, and I want to talk about. Well, I play Magic way too much, as you know, and today I want to talk about ribbons and about runes. Here's my strategy on this. I had one person ask about it. I play the story mode quite a bit, and I try to max everything out. So as you can see, it's all maxed, and then we go over to Xandar and or whatever it's called, and they're all maxed except for one. And this one, I don't even know if it's maybe it's two. I didn't want to change my decks to beat it. So when we're looking at this, any in this first three here, one, two, three at the top, they give you 10 ribbons for the color challenge, and that's beating it with all five colors. Okay, and in the last one in this chapter 3, they give you I think it's 15, it might be 20 ribbons for each one. Okay, now over here in the origin section, they just give you 10. You go all the way through all 8 challenges or whatever it is, and they just give you 10 per. So but it's interesting because there's, as you see in this part 2, there's 12. Well, there you can get 10 gems per, so that's 120 gems, and then right there's 120, and there's 130, and there's 140. So just right here in the origins, you can get like 600. Okay, and then we go over to the battle for Zendikar, and you got the last one's 20, I think. So there's 200, and there's 25 above. That's 10, 10, and 5 is 25 times 10, 250. So there is again like 400. Nothing there. And then here you actually get 20 for each one. So I'm going through Jace right now, and so that's 20, 20, 20. I'm only one black away from getting 20. If you get this middle one, it's only worth 250 runes, and that's, get it please, but it's not worth like fighting the battle 10 times. I mean, it just really isn't. And the last one, the last challenge is always worth 15. So for the speed here, win in 7 rounds. For the destroyer, kill 10 or more enemy creatures. So I really try to take advantage of when there's crazy cards out there that are just way too powerful. Runaway carriage right now is just really really powerful, and if you can, take advantage of runaway carriage, if you team that up with anything that adds defender, um, you can just do fantastic things. So if you add True Faith, it's just 4, and while the support's on the board, give 1/1 vigilance to the first creature. So that means every time a creature attacks, it attacks runaway carriage. Runaway carriage doesn't take any damage, and you just kill all their creatures instantly. So that is just such a powerful combination with these decks right now. So when I went through the first time, actually, let me go back to this. When I also like to master a bunch of my cards. I don't know how I got to that screen. But when I went through the first time, I used Undergrowth Champion, and I really just got all the rewards, at least the one at the very end, the third challenge, for 15. So the other thing is, on the quick battles, I just save all my runes here. So then I don't waste. I'm not even going to start upgrading him with my runes until I can get him all the way to the max level. And then I just save those and save those and save those until I can use the max level. Having one of these guys at level 15 or at level 45 is unproductive, because when you play, you only get 6 ribbons or whatever, or you get 5 or 4 ribbons in the weekly challenge or in the quick battles. So you can see that I just max them out, or I don't have them even started. Okay, and also if you play, here's 2 color one. This actually gets Soren is going to be the next one I match, next one I max out. But when you play story mode, if you play with a 2 color deck, it counts for both colors. So when you're here and you have to beat Jace and you have to beat him 5 times, well, you don't. You have to play Kyora for green and blue, and then play 2 others for the rest. So here you can see that I played Kyora for red and blue, and then I'm blanking on the white and red name right now, but I played twice, and I'll play a third one, and because I win 3 times, I get this actually 20 ribbons too. So, so with 20 ribbons, this is 100 for each, right? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 6. No, it's more than that. Or whatever it is, 6. So there we go. So you can get like over 1,000, if not like 1,500 here in the quick battles. Now, quick battles, I actually are in the story mode. In the quick battles, I am so occupied with the story mode, I don't play. I usually actually play one event, one time, one match, and that just gets me in the game, right? I get 300 for winning it, and then I always end up with 1 or 200 at the end. So for one battle, I'm getting 400 or 500, and that's a lot better than some other ones. And the last thing I want to show you, really how you max these out, is you get in the events, you get into platinum. You don't mess around with this gold tier and the other tiers. You just get into platinum. Because I was just looking at this. I wish I hadn't joined this event yet. But my mana crystals here, my gems is what I've been calling, but mana crystals, you only get like 20 or 30 for lower tiers. But I am going to get 140 here. So I'm going to get 140 there, and I'm going to get 1,500 from my story mode. The 140, I just point out you get twice a week, so that's 300. So that's how I get them. But the key is I don't spend them. The other thing, actually, because I have lots of things I do, but I also don't buy packs. I don't buy the boosters or anything like that. I figure if I can play an extra 2 hours or 4 hours and come in really highly ranked in a tournament, I'll get those for free, okay? But I can't get the planeswalkers for free. There's nothing I can do besides, win an event or something, which takes a lot of effort and is out of your control a lot of times. So I save all my gems for that. I haven't ever purchased anything. I'm not against purchasing anything. It keeps the game free for me. Go ahead and do it, but it's just not my thing. I just haven't spent any money on the game. So that's my philosophy on it is, and I shouldn't say I've never bought any of these. To get to platinum, I did buy the 600 14 pack, and I think near the very, very start of the game, the first month or something, I bought an Origins pack. But I find that I get a lot of duplicates, and it's just not worth it a lot of times. And if I ever am going to buy stuff, because I've been thinking about it a lot, there's Mirror Pool and another 1 or 2 no color cards that I would really like, mythics. So right here there's black cards. Maybe when it gets to white I'll buy a few of those because it really might get me the card or two I need, but that's my strategy on it. I hope that helps. Save, be diligent. You don't need to spend any money in the game to make it fun. Spending money in the game is good, but you don't have to do it. You just have to be smart about how you spend the money. Spend your resources. Thanks, bye.